What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome to TRU Raider Podcast. I'm your host, TRU Raider, and tonight we got the Cowboys versus Raiders Monday Night Football. And I got to tell you guys, everything that could go wrong went wrong on my way to setting up for this live, but it is what it is. We're here now. Game's about to start. They just sang the national anthem. They had a moment of silence. Leland, now we're on Christmas break. What's up, 67? How you doing? We got kind of a different setup going on. I don't know about it yet. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. See how it goes, man. And if not, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna be here for the stream either way. Either way. Gavin, what's good? Archie Bone, what's good? What's good? So big ones for tonight, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this injury report, but um, we're about to have kickoff, so we're taking injury all good. All our people are in, except for Aiden O'Connell. He still hasn't been activated on the 21-day window, practice window as the IR. Cowboys bring it back to the 26 on the kickoff. Still with the follow salute. What's good? What's good? All right. Yeah, my setup is totally different right now. I'm like tripping. All right. So right now, the Cowboys have an amazing offense, guys. They've been one of the top offenses the last two games. Dak Prescott has kind of struggled. We got to watch out for Williams. He's definitely going to probably put up some big rushing numbers against us. I'm like too close to my dude's team now. So far, though, too close. All right. Williams rushes for, I think, 3 yards. So, Sicko, I don't know, man. My green screen is tripping. So what ends up happening is I have an actual green screen for YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, and I run that on my computer. And then I run TikTok on my phone, and TikTok doesn't like me actually have a green screen behind. Williams for another run, looked like another 3 yards. What's up, Dom? How you doing? Who's blue? I'm not on the field. That's crazy. Might have to move this a little further from me. Let's see. Ooh, um, looks a little bit better right now. We'll see how it goes. All right, it's 34. Let's get that three now. Dak Prescott drops back. Way too much time to throw, but he scrambles to his right now. Tyree Wilson gets a hit on Dak Prescott. Almost picked off by Stokes. But there's a flag against the Cowboys. Probably a hold on Max. Decline, fourth down. Penalty, decline, fourth down. CMT was good, man. Johnny, the Raiders actually don't have a black helmet. I'm actually really surprised that out of all the years we haven't ended up with one. But we gotta keep that silver and black. You know what I'm saying? I do like the idea of a black helmet on a team. You got silver on silver helmets, Could be Smith, man. He's gonna be seeing stars. Trey Tucker returning the punt, makes a good move, but then he gets hit about 31. Oh man. So oh shit. I think CeeDee Lamb and Pickens were having some kind of punishment. That's why they weren't out there, which is stupid. But it is what it is. CNG, are you ahead of me again, bro? Smith in play action. Nice pass to Brock Bowers. Looked like a gain of about 19, 18. What's up? Yeah, what's good? Dude, how come you're 10 seconds ahead of me, man? I'm on Sling right now. You guys watching on with the Raiders. What's good? What's good? All right, first and 10. 49, and off gently. No, no. Booker got through the line right away. So, so right now we have Will Putnam playing center, Dylan Parham at left guard, and I think Alex Kapp is at right guard, which is crazy. Oh shit! What's up, Sarah? How you doing? All right, second and 11 on the 48. Goes to pass. He did a great touch, but he stood up high, probably a completion of about 5 yards. And I missed that intro. All right, 37. It was only a pickup of 4 yards. 37. Smith actually got it away, almost took a sack. Michael Mayer picked up about 3 yards. That was real ugly. He had plenty of time to throw, couldn't make a decision, got wrapped up, was able to throw the ball. Kev with the follows, too. I don't know why he took so long to throw that ball. That was stupid. Can't see without his glasses. What's up, Q? You mean go boys? Man, get out of here, Q. How you doing, man? Are all pro punters with plenty of reps. I'm on the 4 yard line. So we got to remember that the Cowboys' offense is like their whole game, right? Their defense is like one of the worst defenses, and their offense is one of the best. So really, one of the keys to victory for us today is for one, we got to keep the Cowboys under 24 points. I am a firm believer that if the Cowboys get over 24 points, we're cooked. Another one is we got to get Ashton Genty rolling. If we do not get Ashton Genty involved, I mean, Chip Kelly basically took credit for the fact that Brock Bowers didn't do it. Dakota with the follow salute. Uh, man, Q, I'm doing all right, man. um, so he basically took credit that Brock Bowers not getting enough targets was his bad, right? Which is that's pretty bad. He's tripping. So another one is that Ashton Genty has to get going, right? Because if we cannot get the game rolling, then we're going to have another Geno Smith throwing 40, 50 passes again. And we can't have that kind of game, even against a bad defense. Geno Smith has a absolute losing record when he throws over 40 passes. And if our offensive coordinator, Chip Kelly, doesn't know that, then he definitely needs to get fired. Another one is that this needs to be a Chip Kelly special, which means he has to call an absolute great game in order to keep his job. I really think that he is on the hot seat. Baby girl 505, what's up? How you doing? because Chip Kelly has absolutely been the biggest liability on this team. Is Gino a great quarterback? He's is he this horrible of a quarterback? No. It's not like Geno Smith just forgot how to play football overnight. You know what I'm talking about? Raider Nate was good. You should follow. Jason, yeah, our O line is pretty damn bad, especially with these injuries. Man. But I think our play calling is crap. It's absolute trash. Philly's also the reason why we haven't had JPJ. Williams runs for about 9 yards, so much for the so much for the. I mean, when you got a QB sneak on 3rd and 2 with Jackson Powers Johnson out of the O line, we had two backups in the O line. What are we even talking about? Monty Williams runs for the first down. He picked up about 2 yards. So, yeah, I definitely anticipate having less people on the chat tonight just because it's games on prime time. People are watching it. You don't want to hear me. It's all good. I just want to be in here with the nation. You know what I'm saying? Peter, I also want these games. I don't have like a bunch of money on it or anything weird. But... Oh, Max Crosby with the strip sack. The ball's out. Raiders recover the ball. Let's go. See, that's the thing that the Cowboys have done well is protecting Dak Prescott. Crosby came out here determined tonight. He said, "This is prime time. They're gonna be talking about us all week. Monday night, very clean." And Stokes is doing a good job. Paul Mal locked up CeeDee Lamb on that one. Beautiful. Is that Tonka Hemingway that got that? We got good field position. Yeah, there ain't no way. Tonka Hemingway. See, so that was another thing I was talking about earlier in the week is that we got to play our rookie, right? Tonka Hemingway. We should have Caleb Rogers out there. Charles Grant. We should have our rookie offensive lineman. We don't. Pocket collapses. Takes the sack. Yeah, this is rough because our offensive line is not holding anybody. Even the announcer said, "I'm not sure what Geno Smith's eyes were." Okay, bring out to Genti. He picks up about 4 yards, but we are on the second and 17. That's going to put us in 3rd and 13. Smith is sabotaging us. He knows that we don't want any of the quarterbacks in this next draft. So he's like, I do what I want. I don't know, man. I still think Kid Kelly's a big problem because it's like the plays are just too simple to call out. Oreo follows through. 30-12. Passes for the end zone. Trey Tucker misses it, man. Looked like he threw like for his back shoulder. He had to spin around. Max Crosby's pissed off. Like, damn it, Gino. I get you the ball back in the red zone. What the hell? Geno Smith threw it way the wrong direction on that That one's on Gino. That one is sure. Boston, 35-yard attempt, straight down the middle. He knows his job on the line, bro. Hey, man, at least we got a field goal on it. We could have gotten nothing. You know? Yes, again, no touchdown, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, what's interesting so far is that this was predicted to be an offensive game, right? Because the Cowboys have a really good offense and they have a really bad defense. And we've been known this season to put up some decent points against teams that don't have a great defense. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, Roy. Salute to you. Jim, right now the score is 3-0. Yeah, this, was looking like it would be a high scoring game. And right now it looks like the defense on both sides are the only people that showed up. Um, the Cowboys do have several additions on the defense, including Quinn Williams, defensive tackle. They got Overshown back. They got a couple of other new pieces going on that a lot of Cowboys fans are saying like, man, like we're actually hyped up about our defense now. But they haven't seen him play, and neither has Chip Kelly. So you can't really uh, game CJ defense is solid. Just needs more work and another better linebacker who are consistent. Yeah, we also need somebody on the opposite side of Max or a defensive tackle that can really be disruptive. Like, losing Christian Wilkins really, really hurt us a lot. But Ray, yeah, the O line, what it comes down to is that DJ Glaze is not a great right tackle. I would like to see, even if we still have Dylan Farnham at left guard, Jackson Powers Johnson center next, and then I would like to see us move DJ Glaze over to right guard. And he may or may not like that. I mean, rightly, I don't give a crap. If you don't like it, he can test the waters of free agency because he is not a good right tackle. What I would like to see is for us to draft a tackle, right tackle early in the draft, first round, shift the line over, and I think that that would solve a whole lot of problems. I don't like any of the quarterbacks like Mendoza, Simpson, Moore. I don't really like them, man. I've been watching the tape on them. I can't say that I'm really, really confident that this is like a lockdown, like this is the guy kind of quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like next year is supposed to be a way better quarterback class. Uh, TJ Carr is all the hype right now. Tom Brady was talking about him. I personally like Brandon Freeman. The ball's been kicked out to the Cowboys, tackled about the 31. Wrong way Wiggins with the follow through. Are you talking about the Raiders or the Cowboys? Because you got to pull out a VHS tape for either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Scores 2-0 Raiders. That Prescott gets it out really quick to Pickens for the first down. Stokes made a great touch. See, that means that we got Luke Kelly guarding CD man. That man. Stokes has been a good corner for us. They've targeted him twice in this game, which puts him to 27 targets on the season. They are not targeting Stokes. On the run, Tyree Wilson with the stop. Looked like a gain of about 3 yards. weird that they don't have a woke follow through. That Prescott connected with first down. Telling you, man, this Cowboys offense is deadly, man. Our defense is not. And I really hope that we can put this shit together. Williams with another run, took 8 yards. They're moving right down the field. Dallas is really kind of playing that fast-paced ball. See, 2nd and 3. Ooh, got it down by Booker. Hemingway had an opportunity for an interception. The ball hit him, but he couldn't see it. Hey, Blue Kelly. I don't know if he was in zone or if he just got 33, 33. Thrown away. Justin, you're the one that's in my chat, bro. Is this a me thing or a you thing? All right, 50-yard field goal attempt for the Cowboys. He's up, almost blocked, but it is good. I feel like he could have kicked a 70-yard field goal. That's crazy that he's wearing a gator, but they're playing indoors, man. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. That's not the same man that was talking about, like, for women, like, find you a Raiders fan, because you know he ain't gonna give up when shit gets hard. It's like, damn, bro. That's true, though. That is true. It ain't for everybody, bro. Like, even there's people that are Raiders fans that can't stand the watch. And I get it, right? Because they can't stand the emotional roller coaster. I don't blame them. I mean, it sucks. You know? But for me, I'm gonna be here regardless. That is what it is. I have to start switching. Let's see if I can start sending up TikTok on that PC and then switch everything else. I don't know why, like, I can't get TikTok to let me do it through streaming. It would be so much better if I could do it. I mean, 209, I couldn't watch Colts, man. What do you mean, man? Colts are they're killing it this year. Wouldn't that be crazy if, like, the Colts win Super Bowl with Danny Dimes or Indiana Jones? That'd be crazy. All right, Morgan King. Well, then take your ass on. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Crazy. People always coming in here tripping. Like, you can, like, literally, this is a primetime game and you can watch it. Okay? Hell, if you don't have channels like me, you can get on Sling and you can just get a pass. Pay $5. $5 for a day pass, and then you can watch the game. Frankie Fish. Cowboys 3 Raiders. And Raiders receiving the pick. Raheem Mostert only gets to about the 27. Isaac with follows. He is crazy as a ticket prices were today. I didn't even look at him today. Occupation follows Luke. Yeah, bro. Like Gino not being able he didn't even move the ball on that, right? Max Crosby got us the ball in the red zone. Didn't even move the ball. But like, is that on Gino or is that on Chip? Completed Jack Bash finally. Shit, man. First down. And some looked like about 15, 19. Damn. Like Jack Bash was drafted in the second round. We need to be throwing him way more passes. Way more. But when you ain't got shit for targets, period, in the game, how are you gonna move the ball around? First and 10, we are on the 46. Another pass completed to Brock Bowers. First down. I still can't believe he only had 3 targets last week. That's crazy. Charles, this Cowboys defense is just bad. I mean, that's what I'm predicting is that we're going to move the ball, you're going to move the ball. But if we can't move the ball against a bad defense, that's going to be a whole different thing. Oh, man, completed to Isaiah Thomas. I thought he overthrew Tucker, man. That kind of Pauline with the repost. Thank you. Ian Thomas is our tight end 3. See, I thought you overthrew Trey Tucker right there, but I didn't even see Ian Thomas there, man. No. Yeah, I mean, our defense is playing decent, I guess, but I mean, that last drive, you guys just went right down the field. We didn't get to stop. Jumped out to Ashton Genty. Seems like he only will pass it to Ashton Genty on the sideline when, like, everything else, like, falls apart. He's going to take a sack, and then he flings it over there, Ashton Genty. Doesn't even make a good throw. He doesn't set up Ashton Genty where he can actually get the ball in space. If you're going to throw it over there right away, man. Let him actually have an opportunity. Right. Second and 14. We lost 4 yards. Trey Tucker took a really hard hit from behind, all broken up. Can't be hitting Trey Tucker like that, bro. He's only like 5'8", dude. Damn, bro. But do you see how we just abandoned the run immediately? Like immediately. It's like not even gonna try to. Look, Ashton Genty is lined up on the outside. And that's third and 14, yeah. Smith takes the sack, of course. I should have said it too. I was like, because he's lined up on the outside, we're lacking that extra blocker. Sack. Our 5 linemen cannot stop shit. Missing our 2 best offensive line. 45 yards, no goal attempt. Carlson knowing his job's on the line. Pick's good. Looked a little scary at first, not gonna lie. You know why they aren't running the ball a lot? Because money on Gentry on yards. That's crazy, bro. Like, how can you just abandon the run that bad? Unsmoke, what's good? One of the model Raiders. Dude, like, we cannot have Geno Smith just throw the ball all game long. He's already been sacked, what, 4 times? It is the first quarter. Like, that's crazy, bro. Bro, kid, he's acting a fool in there. Ashton Genty, 1 carry for -1. 1 carry for -1. Geno Smith's already thrown the ball 10 times. He's 8 for 10. Dak Prescott's only thrown the ball 5 times. Big Back, I don't know what channel it's on, man. I'm using Sling. Fuck the PayPal. Yeah, right now Genty has zero yards. He's got -1 rushing yard on 1 attempt. He's got 2 receptions for 1 yard. Crazy, bro. Yeah, I mean it should be on national TV. I don't have any channels. Like, I don't have normal channels. I don't set up my life like that because I don't watch TV. I don't even honestly. Let's be honest. I have no idea what it even takes to get normal channels besides like YouTube TV. Like, I don't know. Shit. Damn, Bryce Young set a franchise record for 448 passing yards yesterday. That's crazy. Gunsmoke. It's not on YouTube if you have Sunday ticket. But Sling TV has a $5 pass. Works for me. I'm like 10 seconds behind the chat. All right, kickoff return to 32. CJ, I only watch sports. That's about it. So that's all year round. I only watch NFL, man. I don't. I should watch some college football. Um, I don't. K9, our best QB is injured. Talking about O'Connell. They haven't brought him back from the IR. All right. Dak Prescott play action completed wide open. And of course, we're going to do that soft zone and then just leave Pickens wide open. You see with the follows. You see with the rows. Thank you. I appreciate that. Prescott just having a little holiday over there to the right side. Paul Mount put a huge hit on Pickens midair, but Pickens held on to the ball first down. See, they've already figured out the holes in our zone defense. It's not it's not rocket science, man. Look at that. Wide open. There ain't nobody within 15 yards of it. What kind of bullshit coverage are you calling, Patrick Graham? That's crap, bro. Handoff to Davis. Looked like he got about 6 yards on that, too. 5 yards. Woo. See, and they're gonna run us out. They're gonna just wear our defense out. Just run, 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 run. What was that? 10-yard run? Yeah, 10-yard run. Rams, Rams have CJ, and then we can't score touchdowns. Well, and that's the big one, right? Is that we got to really limit their touchdowns to even stand a chance. K9 not looking good for your fantasy team either. Useless Trucker said Raiders set the all-time field goal record tonight. Is that for real, man? Because I would believe it. That's why we always end up with these like kickers and punters that are like big name kickers and punters. It's because they do it so damn much. Like usual, if you guys get confused that I'm reading some comment, you don't see it it's because I got YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and TikTok rolling. But as the season dwindles, it's like people are less inclined to watch games, watch streams. It's like 2-7, man. We are 2-7. That is garbage. Dude, my kids this. CJ, like I don't know what to feel after we scored a touchdown. It feels fake, like we actually scored it. I remember that in 2014 when we started off 0-10. 2014, we were a freshman in high school, bro. I was already like 27, something like that. Yeah, that was rough, bro. This season was rough. Eric Carr and Coop came in. See, and like a lot of people were saying for us to think, I don't think that's a good idea at all. I don't want to think. Last year, I finally started buying into thinking. Yeah, we ended up with Ashton Gentry from it. I don't think that we need to think, bro. There's not any QBs that was getting. That Prescott takes a shot from the end zone. Pickens catches it, but it's out of bounds. Pickens is good, bro. Pickens is good. That was a crazy non-catch. It was a good one. Oh, he's holding up the. He's like, it was close. Second and 10. Cowboys on our 18. Wide open, CD Lamb in the end zone. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like that, we play zone, 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 zone. There's always going to be an open receiver when you play that much zone, man. What was Paul doing, bro? And that's a big part of what's going on is that Paul is he's so like hit and miss. Ronnie Johnson Jr. was yelling at him too. Like, how you gonna let their best wide receiver just be sitting in the end zone, nobody within 8 yards? No, Raiders gonna Raider though, right? Yeah. Houston Strucker said, "What do the Dallas Cowboys and the Postal Service have in common? Both don't deliver on Sundays, bro. Too bad it's a Monday though. It's crazy. Iggy, I don't know. Paul Mao is like the worst safety that we've ever had, but play like crap, man. And I think a big part of it is that they don't utilize him. Like they keep playing him as free safety. He's not a good free safety at all. Where was Jeremy Kittleman? Because it's not Lonnie Johnson Jr. So it would have been nice to have Jeremy Chin. You he's not on our injury report. Our inactives is Samir White, Chris Smith, Caleb Rogers, Alex Bachman, JJ Pegues, and Lecky Fotu. Yeah, with our offensive line all banged up and playing horrible, we have our third round rookie, Caleb Rogers, inactive, healthy and inactive. And we have Lecky Fotu, who they haven't marked as defensive lineman, but then they also put him. Yeah, isn't Fotu the one that? No, no, no. Was he the rugby guy? Oh, no, no. Yeah, this. Rocky Tassi. All right, Raheem Mostert has the ball and gets to the 31 on the kickoff. Okay. Gray Wolf with the follow salute. Overshown still having troubles with his knee, I guess. Yeah, K9, we got nobody to put pressure on Dak Prescott, and that's going to be a really rough night. You know, in this. All right, Raiders have the ball, first and 10, second quarter. Smith runs forward. He's actually scrambling, slides, picked up from 8 yards. Smith actually ran instead of just like falling down at the line of scrimmage. Boo, Chip Kelly, boo. Dude is trash. Ron with the gift. Ooh, thank you. Appreciate that. Are you Monster with the first down? What's that one? Run them like 3 yards. Run with another gift. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, but I'm not sure what channel it's on. I think it's like ABC. I'm watching it on Sling. First and 10. Jeez, everybody unblocked. And Geno Smith throws it way short for Trey Tucker. He's playing scared because he's already been sacked like 5 times. Okay, he's only been sacked twice. Feels like down 5. That's crazy. Ashton Genty with a big run, 11 yards. It's almost like I said earlier, right? It's like run the ball. It's almost like you drafted a running back in the first round. Maybe you should run the ball. Crazy, bro. Now they're gonna just abandon the run again. Huh? Jump off the fence and drop it. So a big part of what's going on right now is Geno Smith is having to run for his damn life. Yeah, Ashton Genty went to run with the ball too quickly after the pass. Geno Smith back again. Quentin Williams, Jerry Jones all happy, like, I made the right decision there. But his O line cannot block for shit, man. Oh, we got Jordan Meredith at right guard. Disgusting. 30-19. He steps up, runs into his own offensive lineman. Pass is broken up, intended for Genty. What the fuck was Geno Smith doing, man? He just straight ran into his own offensive lineman. Like, what's up, Alex? How you doing? Being a glutton for punishment, you know. See, and there's some of those things that are happening that you can't blame much, Kelly, right? Now you could say, well, offensive line can't hold for shit. And so Gino is scared every damn snap. But like the decision making, you just run into your damn own offensive line. You could have ran, you could have dumped it to Genty. But instead, he's trying to look downfield, runs into his own guy. You know? Yeah, Peter, he's panicked. I remember that. Happy feet. Maybe girl Gino's so scared to throw the ball because for one, he throws way too many kicks. But another one is that he's just getting pressured and sacked so damn much that it's like he has, like, as soon as he takes a step, he has no confidence that he has the ability to even look downfield to try to make any kind of decision because the rush is going to, like, the defense is not push through. His offensive line's already in his damn lap. Gino showing why he's really a backup QB. And I mean, really, ideally, that's where Gino should be. Yeah, Alex, funny, bro. So, you see, and part of like what we talked about in the offseason was okay, Geno Smith coming over here. One of the things that was really hindering Geno Smith in Seattle was bad offensive line play. And then Chip Kelly comes in and is like, you guys are actually playing really good offensive line here. I'm going to fuck that all up, and I'm just going to start swapping everybody everywhere. Let's just figure it out. It's like, what? You really don't like Jackson Powers Johnson that bad? To bring in Pickett. So I don't think Pickett's going to do shit. That's the problem. Arian would follow suit. I think. I mean, at this point, I'd probably rather see O'Connell just to see something different, kind of get a feel for if we want him on the team next year. But I honestly think that we're gonna roll forward with next year. I think we're gonna run it back. Usually, when a second string quarterback gets another chance, hungry. I mean, and that happens. We've seen that happen with Smith. We've seen that happen with Baker Mayfield, Darnold. I mean, it happens in the league. I don't have any faith that Kenny Pickett is ever going to do that. So Dean, the O line is trash. Gino holds on to the ball too long, and Kelly can't adjust for the weakness of the offense. Well, really, he can't. Chip Kelly can't adjust for the weakness of the offensive line, and so all of his plays take way too long to develop. Like that pass to Jack Bech when he ran across, and like he just should have came from the left side, ran up 1 yard, went across. Geno Smith completed a great pass to him. He picked up 19 yards. Like we should be running a whole lot of those kind of things. But instead, we have Geno Smith looking downfield like he's going to see something in 1.5 seconds. It's going to develop 20 yards down the field. Brandon Roberts with a great tackle on Devontae Williams. Yeah, Serge. Gino looks like a deer caught in the headlights. He is scared every single snap. He's just going to get hit. Max Crosby's like, give me half a tackle for that. Yeah, Ron, and Gino's under so much pressure, he can't make a damn read. And so we're all judging Geno Smith, and I'm not trying to defend Geno Smith, right? But we're over here judging him. He's got no time to do anything. And then we go, oh, and then the offensive line. And yes, the offensive line is trash. But what it comes down to is we have an offensive coordinator that's not even trying to make any kind of adjustments where Geno Smith can succeed with this horrible offensive line. And so until, I don't know if it has to be Pete Carroll, Mark Davis, Tom Brady, whoever the hell, they have to see that Chip Kelly is our biggest damn problem. And I want him to prove me wrong. Pressure. Oh, shit, completed a tight end. Ferguson, like, I think he got that, man. Oh, the ball hit the ground. Crazy. Then he can't prove me wrong with at QB. Let's look at Chip Kelly's success in the NFL. Oh, wait, he doesn't have any. Let's look at Geno Smith's success in the NFL. In the last couple of years, he did decent. Not great, decent. Just go to YouTube, man. Get it done and look up Chip Kelly uh, play calling criticism. You're going to find a whole lot of content creators are making videos calling out Chip Kelly for his very simple play calling, college level play calling. Yeah, he got the Seahawks at playoffs last season. Where is that Geno? That Geno is gone on an offensive line that can't walk. An offensive coordinator that has his head up his head. They get it done. Yeah, you're an Oregon fan, and he did great way back in the day in Oregon. CD Lamb with the first round, 14 yards. Well, that's college, bro. That's college. Kelly has not done shit here, but we just went and made him the highest paid offensive coordinator. What? He calls no best personnel. Yeah, they especially don't match our offensive line. Nick Davis gets 10 yards in a rush. If we don't get a stop right here, this is where the game gets away from us. Yeah, last year he won a title with Will Howard as his quarterback. Will Howard is now the third string quarterback on the field. Won a national title with him, right? Apparently, he doesn't need a great quarterback in order to win games. Close. Kelly bullies the younger kids. I don't like the way that he was talking about Jackson Powers Johnson on the press, mocking him and making fun of him. Like that, you don't do that shit, bro. Like if you want to talk shit in the locker room, go fucking ahead. You know? But when you're mocking your best interior offensive lineman while you've put him out of position, put him the right guard, like, that's trash. Good play. CD Lamb wide open again. This is about to get out of control right here. See, and I got no surprises that the Cowboys offense is going to tear apart because I know, right? But if our offense can't put up points against the Cowboys' bad defense, Crosby wraps up Williams in the backfield. Looks like a rush for no gain. Buddy Bones, he only knows that one play style he can't adapt. It's why his pro career is not strong. You talking about Chip? And I'm not really impressed by Mendoza, man. Like, I mean, I think that he's got good measurables. I think that he's got good vision. But I don't know, man. I've, I've been watching a bunch of tape on the game, and I can't really find it in me to really like have confidence that is the guy to turn this franchise around. Yeah, and one I already 1987. I already see this game slipping too, man. We have to either get a turnover or force into a field goal right here. If they score a touchdown right here, I don't see us getting back in this game. Always somebody wide open right in the middle. Fourth and one, they're going for it. Yeah, I agree with you, Ron. I don't really think that there's a legit talent. I feel like it's like last year's class where there was all this hype and then it narrowed and narrowed and narrowed. And then it got down to actually it's only really Cam Ward and Jackson Dart. Which Jackson Dart, he's a good QB. I like him. Cam Ward, not impressed. That's how I feel about the QBs that I've been watching the tape on so far. It's like I'm not really impressed by any of them. The two that I did like was CJ Clark, and I only watched his tape. I didn't even wasn't even aware. The whole thing came out that Brady was talking so good about him. But then the guy that I want is doing insane from Ohio. That dude is legit. That's not saying he's probably the rest of the season this season. I don't know, man. Yeah, we went 0-10. It was pretty rough. But I didn't follow as closely as I do today. Oh, wide open up the middle. Ferguson, touchdown. I'm telling you guys, on almost every single play, if you watch the tape, there is a wide open uh, receiver, tight end, somebody right up the middle. Every single damn play. And it's whether the quarterback sees them or not, or wants that throw or not. I've been watching our tape, man. It's like that all the damn time. It's crazy. But then everybody's like, "Oh, Patrick Graham's so good." He's been doing that the whole time that he's been the DC Raiders. But he balls with the Carlos. That's what I said. Our defense is different and our offense sucks. That's what it comes down to, man. And honestly, unless we make some proper adjustments at halftime, which we are yet to do all season, like this game already got away from us, down by 11. Coyote Blues barbecue chicken, all now. Could not spell defense, let alone play it. Devin White is also a liability. No, Raiders. I cannot show you the game if he's I don't think he down. He keeps spamming, and I'll just have to beat you, bro. It's pretty simple, man. Get on Sling. There's a day pass on Sling TV. You can get the day pass for $5, and you can watch T-Bone. Another tough game. The Raiders. I don't know. Like I get the being broke thing. I get that, right? There's been several times in my life where I ain't got shit. But it's like you either want to watch the game and you have $5, or don't really think that it's that important. You know what I'm saying? Which, to be honest, man, kind of getting our shit pushed in right now. So don't have the money and you go spend it. That's rough, man. Isn't Monday Night Football show nationally? It is, but like I mean, a lot of people aren't set up with regular channels. I don't have any regular channels. I had to buy the day pass on TV to be able to watch the game. Dude. Bill Reaper, this is rough. Bill Reaper with the Rose. Blue, thank you. I would like to do the paperclip trick. Can't do that anymore, man. Oh, with the gold boxing gloves. Thanks, so Reaper. Blue. Our defense figured out okay, man, but like they Dallas is smart, man. They've been wearing us down with the run game. Once they got us worn down, then they just started passing the ball over. Oh, wow, we with the return into a sea of Cowboys. Gunsmoke said, I wouldn't spend 5 cents on this damn team. And OC Nation said, Raiders. That was good. Yeah, and Dallas is the third ranked offense in the NFL. Great pass to Brock Bowers. 16 yards for Brock Bowers on that. Philly Elite said the Raiders going to come back. Well, if we go down the field and score a touchdown right here, I'll have faith that that could happen. If Geno Smith just gets sacked and leaves us on a 3rd and 19 again, and give it to Genty. Give the damn ball to Genty. Smith running, passing to Trey Tucker in double coverage. Lucky didn't get big. Had Brock Bowers wide open in front of him. That's crazy, man. Brock Bowers wide open in front of him. 2nd and 10. Why are we passing on every single fucking play? Gino just throws the ball instantly to Bowers. He's not even looking at him. Gino's side is holding the ball too long. When he tries to run legs or like see that. The middle leg team. But then we go back to the play calling of Chip Kelly. We abandoned the run completely. Completed to Tyler Lockett who gets the first down. Security play. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. They haven't activated Aiden O'Connell yet. OC Nation said Dino is just, yeah, man. But like, when you got this awful play calling, dude, I want, I want to blame. God damn it, but I mean, I just watch so many stupid play calls week in, week out. Jump off the Ashton Genty, who's got 5 Cowboys on him, not a single blocker. That was crazy. Looked like a pickup of like 6. That's true. We did get the ball at half, Charles. 2nd and 2. Man, that was 8 yards. 2nd and 2, another throw. But at least it's Ashton Genty that gets the damn throw. Got the first down. We're going to be on the 30-yard line. 3 minutes left in the first half. Oh, for sure we could have kept Derek Carr. It was stupid that we got rid of him the way that we did. Got face mask. No flag, huh? We're on the 31, on the Cowboys 31, 1st and 10. Yet again, no handoff. Geno Smith throwing it into triple coverage. It's picked. That one's 100% on Geno Smith. Well, why are we just throw, 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 throw? That is the offensive coordinator. Geno Smith is not a guy that can just throw the ball 50 fucking times a game. Throws to Brock Bowers, though, in triple coverage. Yeah, Raiders ran the ball 0 times that drive. It's crazy. It's crazy. He throws the ball in the triple coverage. It's tipped up, picked off. Fucking Cowboys defense looking like a top tier defense right now. Gunsmoke said the Cowboys didn't have to do anything defensively. Gino would throw it away because he's confused by Chip's scheme, finger quotes. I'm telling you, Sean, after this game, I want to see Chip Kelly get fired. I see why he made that throw from that angle. damn it, really wasn't a bad decision. But oh my god, dude, Lonnie Johnson Jr. almost got an interception. Yeah, bro, we needed that. Now, really, in that situation, he should have thrown the Bowers, but that defender just jumped up and got a hand on it, tipped the ball up, and Bell was just in the right spot to get the pick, man. That sucks, dude, because I really wanted to be able to blame Jesus. Initially, it looked like triple coverage, but when we showed the other angle, those other defenders couldn't get to the ball, man. It's Brock Bowers. Larry Wilson with the tackle for loss on Williams. Loss of 1 yard. Bro, quit spamming so much, dude. I see that. Gino's colorblind. I see that. 2 minutes left in the first half, man. Dog with follows through. Unspoke, the Raiders get the ball back after the half. I mean, but really, we need to go down the field and score, get the ball back, go down the field and score again to be back in this game. But the Cowboys are not done scoring. It's going to keep happening. So what happens is that on TikTok, for some reason, on mobile, the green screen doesn't work worth a shit if you actually have a green screen. But I can't just do it without the green screen. If I move away, hold up. I am still in the green screen. But yeah, for whatever reason, it wigs the fuck out when I have the green screen. Tony Boy follows me. No, it's cool, Luna. It pisses me off because I can't figure out how to get it to work. I might have to start streaming YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and something else so that way I can see it for TikTok. Because really, like TikTok's where I get the most engagement live for sure. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you root for the Raiders. Luna, is they let you down. Welcome to being a Raider for one night only. When I get a little bit further, it does pretty all right. But then when I get even further than that, then it's all messed up. The Rico Hartman, Luke. Oh, shit. Pass interference. Ronnie Holmes. Two flags. Thanks, Luna. Appreciate it. Joe with the rose salute. Ooh, Max had pressure on that. What's going on with Malcolm Kuntz, man? Oh, you idiot. Look at that flop, bro. These guys have been watching LeBron James play too much. Stupid. The Cholo is not disappointing. Crazy. So it looks like they're both on us. Malcolm Kuntz, you can't suck that bad and then be getting personal fouls, bro. Take that boy out, dude. Why isn't Charles Snowden in his place anyway, dude? Malcolm Kutz has been playing like garbage, bro. Dude, that lineman with the flop though, that shit was crazy. You should get a penalty just for flopping like that. Yeah, we felt like you're watching basketball. It ain't the NBA, bro. It's the NFL. You don't flop. We all got that shit from Patrick Mahomes. Cowboys break off his food, bro. Oh, football. We're calling it dead, though. Soccer players are most notorious for that. Yeah, his knee was down. Not worth watching. My blood pressure's too high for this pathetic team. You know, Paul, I get it. And while it's pissing me off, it's like I gotta not be too attached to the outcome when we're playing. Juan said that was a pretty good LeBron flop, bro. It was. It was a bit late. Santos, you're not wrong. Diet all. No, no, it's been way too long since the Raiders won, bro. I don't want to get more depressed, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, 120 left in the first half. Cowboys have it on hour 32 yards. It's gonna be a false start. Mark Davis's haircuts are like, oh shit. Ah, Pickens is going to take that one to the house. That was almost silly, bro. Like how he went towards out of bounds, and then he just like made like a very slow motion cut back in, and it's like nobody could redirect. That's crazy. I'm gonna. Hey, true. I didn't see you on earlier. I'm hoping if we lose, we fire potato chip. Oh, there's a flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct after the touchdown. Crosby almost got home on that. Tyler Smith made a really good block. Big Joe says fire Pete and Chip. I mean, Kelly getting beat on the regular. And then the safeties, man, every time that they get beat, everybody's always pointing at the other ones, like they're blaming each other. Like they all yell. Crazy. Yep. Game over for sure. Yeah, Joe Crosby's doing most of the work. Defense is just gassed at this point. I mean, time of possession isn't really off. And the Ashton Genty has two carries. Two carries. Offside defense penalty declined. Kick is good. 24-6. What the hell is Pickens doing? That thing's an idiot. Bullet Logan with the follow. Salute. Yeah, the thing is though, is that getting a high draft pick this year is like it's a horrible year to have a high draft. I mean, there's some other good players in there, but like the QB class is like I want to like Mendoza, but also the Jets are probably going to get him. And when I look at our schedule moving forward, like we got the Browns, the Giants. There's a handful of like really winnable games up ahead. So I don't think that we're going to lose out. I'll be Raiders fan. I'm from New Mexico, man. Yeah, I remember we have something like 23 passes and 3 runs. It's ridiculous. There is no world where Geno Smith should throw over 20 passes in the first half. Yeah, Luna, the only way that we're losing out is if we do it on purpose because there's a couple of games of the Browns do. I don't know. The Browns have been, I don't know, the way that we play, I can't depend on shit, honestly. What I'm saying. What do you think of Geno Smith? I think Geno Smith is not a super great quarterback, and he's playing behind a horrible offensive line and an even worse offensive coordinator. And so, yeah, he's gonna have probably what's gonna go down as like the worst season of his career. J Rocks the Gino is dog water. That's facts. But Jill, you can put almost any quarterback in this offense with this line, and we're gonna lose a bunch of games. Like maybe we do better than what we're doing. But also, if you watch what happens to our defense, get beat. I think we're fairly live. Well, see, OC Nation, I don't feel bad for Crosby or Brock because they're making millions and millions of dollars. I don't feel bad for them, not one bit. Now, I would like to see them over when they get to actually be on a realistic football team that can win some games. So, you keep those pieces in place. We're starting to have some pieces that can get this thing rolling, but we need a lot. Green past the Monster. The late hit out of bounds, no flag, of course, though. That was crazy. It's all good. So, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Who's worse, Gino or Carson Wentz? Gino almost threw a pick. Look at this Cowboys defense looking like a good defense. Hey, Beer Man, you really think the Raiders are going to go down and score before the half, score again right after the half? That is the only way that I see us getting back to this game is if we score a touchdown right now, get the ball back, score another. Smith going to the right. Throws. Completed to Trey Tucker. Not to the 35. Okay. Bring this back to Marcus Russell. Timeout Raiders. Yeah, buddy, the offense is too predictable. Even the Cowboys can fucking stop. You know? Hummer said just before the interception, commentator Troy Aikman was saying how this is the most unbalanced offense. I need Bell money because Chip Kelly's going to let's see, man. WM, smooth. Good, man. 40 seconds left. You guys, if we can get a touchdown right here, there's a maybe. Yeah, Anthony. That's good. We did the Brock Bowers, 7-yard game. See, and Chino hesitates too much, though, man. He sees a wide open Bowers. He wanted a deeper pass, but he gives that little hezzy, and then he's like, yeah. And he doesn't throw it where he can catch it. There's no maybe. Yeah, I mean, also, sure. Gino's this processing isn't that great. That's when he has no ball. And sometimes I really, really honestly wonder if it's a vision issue because he wears glasses off the field and then contacts on the field. Gino Smith, not even a catchable ball to Michael Mayer, goes out of bounds. I mean, I know, like, so I don't wear contacts, right? I never mess with contacts. But my wife talks about that the difference between contacts and glasses, that there's a difference in difference. I get it. Gino Smith practices with contacts. I wonder, like, you guys have that issue and you guys have wear contacts? 3rd and 3. It's the first down. Mostert with the first down. Raiders use their last timeout. Saki, I'm so tired of being loyal. I know, man. It's like being with a chick that fucking verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically abuses you, fucks your homies, then you're just like staying. Like, nah, nah, she's a real one though. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, Bash. It's the follow. I love the Raiders, man, but it's a hard life for a Raiders fan, man. At 14 years old, I made a decision to be a Raiders fan and hate the rest of my life. Because Smith, oof, he got hit, ball through it, it hits the ground, and then Mostert recovered it, but they're calling it incomplete pass. DJ Glaze beat again, man. Little Red Temptress follows Salute. G9 see that was a bad decision. I think Gino needs a new prescription. If you guys go look on my page on TikTok, I posted a video of Gino Smith not being able to see without his glasses. Go check it out. Go check it out. You guys let me know. Flags out. Did he throw it away or did it slip? Offsides defense. 5-yard penalty, replay the down. I just like, I don't know, man. And maybe it is a processing issue for Gino, right? But Tyler Lockett was wide open, bro. What are you doing, Gino? But when I watch the tape, it's like, yes, there's times where there's open receivers. Yes, it took too long, threw it away. See, now I'm going back and forth because Geno Smith is making some stupid decisions. It's really making me feel like F that guy. But like straight up, like I watch film and sometimes there's wide open dudes that he doesn't see. And then there's other times where it's just like, why are we making these play calls? It's ridiculous. It's easy to pull out. I was took timeout. Why? Why would Dallas take a timeout? They didn't like the look. So how are any of you still watching this country for? What was the punishment, I guess. Summer, bro, I just got that comic. That's brutal, bro. 8 seconds left, third and five. You got at least leave enough time to kick the field goal if you can make it. Goes for the end zone. Powers is target incomplete. That pass is too far out of bounds. I get what Gino was going for. He is going for that corner that way. Powers is the only guy that can get it. But if Powers is too far from it, then he can't get it either. Playing scared. Good money to make money. Daniel Carlson's 3 for 3 because he ain't trying to lose his job. Or was it the special teams coordinator? Crazy. So that's not what I meant by that we need to go score before the half. Does it help? Yes. Does it help a lot? No. It's still a 3 possession game unless we get 2 point conversion. So we're going into halftime scores 24-9. I said I'm really surprised that we're struggling as much as we are in defense. Second City getting taken the job. No, I said that we need to keep the Cowboys to 24 points or less in order to stand a chance at winning. So that at this point means that we need to shut out the Cowboys for the second half. Oh man. Holy shit. What the hell just happened? Rossi raid. What is happening here? A bunch of people just jumped in the YouTube chat and just started spamming the same thing. House raid. What is going on here? Raid the Raider fan? Oh, what's going on, yo? Rossi Posse raid time? What, y'all just going from chat to chat, rating people? Is that what's going on? The Grossi Posse, bro. Did like 200 people just jumped in the chat and started spamming. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is happening over here. Yo, yo, crazy, bro. That's what's up. Made by Tom Grossi channel. I'm gonna have to go look that up now, bro. Tom Grossi. Yo, what is happening here? I can't even catch up to the chat, bro. How do you guys like organize this well too, bro? It is crazy. Tom Tom Grossi comedy. Hey man, you guys go look at Tom Grossi comedy over here on TikTok. Uh, I assume they have a TikTok also. They're spamming me on YouTube though. Every halftime, y'all just raid somebody's stream, bro. Dude, I'm like trying to catch up to the chat there. We had Cole Tom Grossi. Sorry, chat over here on TikTok, bro. I gotta figure out what the hell this is. Um, that is crazy. All right, I don't know. I just wanted to sub up over there because that was legit, bro. Hold up. Looks like a Green Bay fan over here. Yo, yo, man. So I will let you guys know that my parlay is doing bad right now. Doing bad, bad. That is crazy, bro. All right, I gotta jump out of there. Salute to y'all in the YouTube chat as well. Horror King, how's the game going? Horribly. Yo, like bro, it's been a brutal game, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Cowboys are doing whatever they want on offense. Our offense isn't doing shit. So we're making them look like a damn playoff team. Glenn said, I remember the days when we owned Monday Night Football. It's been a long time, bro. Freestyle Cypher said, bench everybody, even the water boy. Yeah. Gino is done. And I think it's going to be, honestly, I think Pete Carroll is going to die on that hill with Geno Smith. I think that Chip Kelly is going to be the one that really takes the heat. If in the second half, if we don't go and just like start, um, if we don't just start absolutely uh, balling out on offense in the second half, which let's face it, we're not going to. Chip Kelly's got to be gone. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Hummer, that was crazy, bro. That was super crazy. So Humber said all we need is a new O line and QB, an entire defensive backfield, and another defensive lineman, and depth for all positions, and a head coach, and an OC, and an O line coach. Half the cheerleaders are ugly. Otherwise, yeah, we're doing okay. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Too slow. Go Raider, go Raider, go. Salute. Alex, yeah, Raiders are the worst, make the worst team look elite. Yeah, their defense, like, yeah, they added some players and stuff, but like, come on, what's going on over here? That their defense did not improve that much. Like, our offense really just sucks that guy. Sheldon Dixon, yeah, the O line is absolutely horrible. So we can't expect Chip Kelly or Geno Smith to really do about shit with this offensive line. But let's face it, Chip Kelly is really, really, he's not calling any kind of offense for an offense that has the worst offensive line in the league. Like, if we're not rated as the worst, then that's just crazy because our offensive line really, really sucks, man. Tuslo said, I'm a major Eagles fan. I got parlays I'm about to lose. I'm telling you, man, my parlays are looking horrible because it has Ashton Genty actually running the ball. I think I'm actually probably hitting on a bunch of them though. Oh shit. David said, my entire adult life I've been watching the Raiders muck it up. Wasted time. Yeah. Garbage guy with the follow. Salute, man. Raiders Gemini, what happened? We're getting our shit pushed in by the Cowboys. That's what's happening. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, we suck, dude. We suck. So Too Slow said, I'll say the worst offense is Jets, not Raiders. Okay. Yeah. And they're gonna be the ones that go and get the only QB that's probably worth drafting in the first round. Michael with the follow. Salute. Trenton said, never a waste to watch Raider ball. It's just depressing. Yeah, for sure. And Canelo Arch is not worth taking for. I'm telling you guys, the QB that I want is Julian Sayin, but he's not eligible to come out this year. Vic, what are you talking about that Gino needs to do what the Dallas player did? And Ron said, you can't tank when you're this bad. Yo, man, I'll stop you when you lie. Yeah, Anne Marie, I have no idea where our O line is. Like, you might as well just like not even put anybody there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so bad on some plays. It's like, did they even try to block on that one? Yes. We definitely need an O line before we need QB, and that's why this year I would love to see us go with a right tackle right away in the draft, first round. Um, what the hell is his name? I want to say there's the two guys from Utah, and I'd take either of them straight up. Those guys from Utah are legit. Let's take their right tackle, first round, boom, and then second round. We need an edge rusher. We need a defensive tackle. Um, we need corners. We need linebackers. We need safeties. What else do we need? Oh, we need everything. We need goddamn everything, man. It's crazy. I don't know what I clicked over there. Yo. Yo, 45 with the 50 bomb here because of Tom Grossi. Thank you for the super chat. Damn. Dude, this Tom Grossi guy like got my whole chat spammed like crazy. I gotta say, is that 50 pounds or what is that? Because that's crazy, man. At this moment, I'm under the belief that that's the biggest super chat that I've gotten on this channel ever. Salute to you. Tony with the follow, salute. Yeah, Too Slow said it's 50 pounds. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. So I'm trying to understand what happened here because it seems like this chat just goes at halftime and just floods somebody else's feed, man. And that's legit, man. I think that's super cool. I'll tell you what, you guys have been with me like since day one. That'll probably be with me if this thing ever grows, man. If we ever start getting big numbers in the YouTube chat, uh, I think that we should do that, man. Because that's crazy, dude. That is so cool. Okay, they're going over first half highlights. We're gonna get back into the game real quick, and I need to go hit the restroom real quick, you guys. I'll be right back. Oh shit! All right. Too Slow said Tom is a good dude. He's almost at 1 million subs. That's crazy. Any of you guys that can, man, go over to Tom Grossi, Grossi. Go hit him with the sub, man. Let's get his sub count up. Oh, dang, the game's already on. Look, they actually ran the ball. That's crazy. And it's still a Raider fan, but we need a line. Definitely. Homer said Tom Grossi, dude, I gotta check him out. That's cool of him to get the fans to do that. Heck yeah. We gotta do that when you blow up. That's legit. Tyler Lockett with the completion looked like a pickable foul. Five. Eric, what's the score? 24-9. Cowboys winning. So what are you talking about with the scoreboard update? 36. We're on our own 36. Smith going for Brock Bowers, who was covered heavily, broken up. We'll see. Too slow. We'll see. And we punt. Ah, touchback. I thought that was actually going to bounce out of bounds. Too slow. How was your day leading to this moment? I had a crazy day today, bro. It was busy. And, busy day at work, and then I had to take the day off from my second job to be able to be here. So So Charles, Derek Carr would come out of retirement. There's been conversation with Derek Carr where he wants to at least sign that like 1 day deal or whatever to retire a Raider. But he's kind of confused about what that looks like with the fact that he's still under contract with the Saints. And so if Derek Carr came out of retirement, he's still under contract with the Saints, which means that we would need to take on the contract that we had with the Saints and trade. Now at this point, the Saints would probably take whatever they could get for it. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I don't think that that's going to happen. There's got to be some reason why Derek Carr is like hesitating in this whole situation. And I don't really know what that's about, but I don't really see that being done. Tony said Gino doesn't belong in the league, period. I think that Geno Smith, because when we brought him on, I watched a ton of tape on this, and it's like, yeah, he does have his fault, right? But Geno Smith is a quarterback that can play better than he's playing right now. That's what points me to thinking that Chip Kelly is a major problem with this offense. And when you look at the play calls that Chip Kelly does, where we threw the ball like almost, I don't know, it was like 15 times in a row in the first half. Like, what were we thinking? We have a running back that was drafted number 6 overall, and we're just going throw, 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 throw. Like, what are we thinking? When we have Geno Smith doing a QB sneak on 3rd and 2, like, what are we thinking? So like, I can't really fully blame Geno Smith for this whole situation. Do I think that Geno Smith is a top tier quarterback was a good OC? No, no. Geno Smith is mid at best. Rocky Williams broke his tackle rush for about 5 yards. Too slow said, in my opinion, Derek Carr should rejoin y'all because he made playoffs with the Raiders a few times and he was really good on the Raiders. As soon as he went to the Saints, he became bad. We always had our struggles with Derek Carr. Right? Derek Carr was very hit and miss. He was very Smith, right? in the sense that like the inconsistencies were there. There's some people that really swear by him, and then there's some people who just always want to get rid of him. He could have stayed on his feet and he got the first down as he tumbles out of bounds. So, like, when it comes to Derek Carr, famous blood follows suit. He had years where he was very good. When he broke his leg, it really kind of changed him forever. He did have some good play after that, but he was very much happy. He played very scared. Every time he dropped back, you could just see him like not. He wasn't confident in himself a lot of the time. Derek Carr will take games like this though and like make big comeback runs, and we have not seen that from Geno Smith. Alex Montoya, you can take a trip out of here. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Vito follows suit. Ferguson needed got to pick up about 4 yards. Slow said, by the way, Tom Grassi made this thing called P for the B. What is that? Yo, you gotta let me know. Tom said PC4 got hurt. They have their feet no keep back up since for tons of money, so he sit down rather than take the money for nothing. It was good until broken leg and broke back. Pickens completed touchdown and more. Lonnie Johnson Jr. missed the tackle. Everybody missed the tackle. Nobody knows how to tackle. Pickens looking like he's like playing varsity football against a middle school team. Sneakerology said Pete Carroll said Gino needs practice. It's so ridiculous. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll change my stance from blaming Chip Kelly. And it's like, kind of everybody's got to go. Look, another first down for the Cowboys. Our defense can't stop anything. Yeah, why are they playing flag football? It's crazy. He said, Dylan, very embarrassing. This is garbage to watch. Yeah, and it looks like the Cowboys are playing with their food, you know? Like, crazy. I mean, I think that probably all of my parlays are hitting right now, except for Ashton. And we're not going to run the ball. I know what the fellows do. Monty Williams rushes for a first down. Gee, it's rough, bro. This is rough. Baby girl 505 with the gift. Thank you for the GGs. Ferguson tackle or push out of bounds, loss of one. Too slow. I only stream Raiders, man. Yeah, just Raiders. I don't do any of the and I saw that Tom. It looks like he's doing like because he is obviously a Packers fan, right? But he's streaming for this game. And I get that, man. But I'm not one of those people that gets to do this for a living, man. Pickens just still toying with his food. Now it's first and goal. We still have Caillou Blue Kelly on Pickens. Caillou Blue Kelly gets the tackle. 1 yard gain for Davis. Yeah, so as far as channel growth, it doesn't go very good. Only streaming for Raiders when the Raiders suck so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a whole lot of people are wanting to watch content for the bad team. We got the real ones in here. We we still got over 100 in the room on TikTok, which is pretty impressive for such a awful loss. Touchdown Cowboys. Tyler Luke Kelly again. This is the worst the Raiders have looked in a decade. This is the best the Cowboys have looked all season. I mean, we knew that the Cowboys offense was good. Right? The Cowboys offense was going to do this for defense. However, the fact that we only have 9 points against one of the worst defenses in the league, and then Pete Carroll to say things like, I'm surprised that we're struggling so much on defense. What? What? How are you surprised? This is the number 3 ranked offense. It's not like we have some elite defense. Too Slow said that the Eagles are going to take revenge on the Cowboys for us. 23rd. Thanks for that, Too Slow. Oh, man. That's rough, man. I got like close friends that are Cowboys fans. It's like, I get it. I don't have to for the Cowboys. Right now, I'm not happy with them. That's a good show. Jaden with the follow salute. Carlos said, I have a feeling that Nealon's passing has to do with the defense playing the way that they are tonight. Well, then you guys have some new additions to your defense. And so I'm sure that that's changing things. But, like, this is just sad. OC Nation, you are right. It's absolutely sad. I mean, too slow. Salute, man. They said this team been sorry since 2017. We had little flashes, man, like the Henry Ruggs here, John Gruden, Bells and shit, all happened that. We were 5 and it just shit. And then we made the bright idea of like, hey, let's bring in Josh McDaniel, right? Which was the dumbest idea ever. Uh, and then he gets rid of Derek Carr and doesn't have a QB. And we just been kind of struggling to find some kind of ever since. David King, yeah, definitely enjoying the game so far, man. How you doing, man? Cowboys keeping us the ball. 31-9, 6:13 left in the third quarter. Gilbert with the rose salute. Damn, Gilbert just won $5,000 on this game. That's some good shit, man. That's crazy. True. Do you have people saying bomb this game because I tried to say bomb, but it didn't let me? No, no. I mean, you're saying it right there. It's crazy. Ashton Gentry got the ball in space, picks up about 6 yards. I wouldn't be too surprised if like there's a little surge in our offense right now and it starts looking like we're moving the ball, but you know, 18 yards rushing, is that where we're at, David? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what ends up happening. Like, oh, all of a sudden our offense is moving and it's garbage. Right? You know? Screen pass to Michael Mayer. They're going to mark him just shy. Down. This is third down. Isaiah with the follow salute. Yeah, ever since we got rid of Mac, we've been going downhill ever since. And then people want to trade Crosby, and it's like it didn't work so well last time. And maybe it said it would work well this time, but we're just not going to do it. There's still a full quarter left, but So I don't know if you've watched the Raiders very much, but having a whole quarter while we're down by 22 points usually is just false start on Forsyth. Crazy. What's that master had? Bring Gruden back. I mean, I'm not a fan of bringing Gruden back, but at this point, I don't know. Maybe it was just the fire that we need. We just gotta believe too slow. Do I believe that it could happen? Yes. Do I think it's going to? I really. Third and six. Pass to Brock Bowers gets wrapped up just shy of a first down. Just shy. When will Gino be gone? Gino will be gone in 2027. I do not think that we will get rid of Geno Smith. I mean, look, you guys remember watching Geno Smith get out there on the field and he was limping and then trying to throw the ball like it's it wouldn't even bench him when he was hurt. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So I don't think that they're going to get rid of Geno Smith by Rocky Flores said Raiders are not playing with fire, bad play calling. It's bad play calling. It's bad QB play. It's bad offensive line play. It's no belief in themselves, the team. So if you want Gino to get cut, the problem with cutting Gino is that we don't really have a solution. The reason why people are pounding the table for Kenny Pickett and Aiden O'Connell is not because they believe that they're better quarterbacks, it's because we just want something different. So then there's the hope of like, well, maybe if we have a swap out at quarterback, then all of a sudden we'll play some decent football. But I think that the fact is that with this offensive line, with this offensive coordinator, you put any QB on our roster and they are going to be dog water. That's just going to be what it is. David King said, for the last 8 years, all I've heard is that it's Derek Carr's fault. Outdated stadium, bad practice facilities, high taxes in California, one in Vegas. It's always excuses. And it's always been the blame this and the blame that and the blame this and the blame that. And really, I think a big part of what we're looking at now is that we keep having turnover after turnover after turnover of regime. And so don't have consistency with general managers, head coaches, any coaching staff, most of our players. And so we have players like Max Crosby that have just been sitting here and just watching everybody in and out and in and out, this evolving door. So then we're not being able to get any kind of consistency. We have nothing to build on. We can't gain any momentum. It's just, we're in that position. Like, I mean, what can we expect from a dumpster fire? You know, we had bad draft after bad draft after bad draft. Yeah, we ended up with Brock Bowers and Jackson Powers Johnson last year. That was pretty good. DJ Glaze is a starter at right tackle, being a third round pick. He's not a great one. He's still a starter. This year, we got Jack Best, who maybe caught 4 passes all season, second pick. Ashton Genty, who doesn't get used at all, first round pick. All our third round picks are sitting on the bench or on the inactive, like ridiculous. It's the Genty. Finally run it with Genty, fourth and one, and he gets the first down. Emerson Bowers is fighting hard. Yes, cut cut the OC head coach and his kids. And yep, his kids are on our coaching staff. Yeah, Ron, we will never gain consistency unless this carousel comes to a stop. And that's what. Yeah, too slow. Brian DeBoer, one of the guys that I was hoping that we would maybe make a move for as like a midseason OC, because Chip Kelly is trash, and he was a good OC in not a good head coach. That happens a lot, right? I really thought that that's going to be the case with Chip Kelly because he was a good OC in college. But it turns out, not at all. OC Nation is saying Gino should be locked out of the building with. All right, 2nd and 2. Geno Smith dumps into Trey Tucker, gets the first down, leading up to the 31-yard line. Yeah, Charles, that was a good play by Gino. He turned around like he was going to hand it off, then he turned around to throw it. That looked all right. Surprised he didn't get hit instantly. David Max Crosby's really starting to understand what Derek Carr went through. Yeah, Derek Carr went through that same thing. Oh my God, a drop pass by Brock Bowers? That's crazy. We've resorted to screen passes. Yeah, too slow. I mean, it's unreal. Just think, baby, who are you taking for? You know who you taking for? Let me know. Who y'all taking for? Not out to Raheem Mostert. He got caught up behind the line of scrimmage, but he still managed to get 2 yards. Third down. So Jeremy Hall, absolutely. Santos. I legitimately want people to tell me who they want to tank for because I have, I, I don't see it. I don't see it. Miguel, you're talking about Mendoza? We didn't lock it for the first down. Okay. Yeah, Mendoza, he's not Mexican. Probably Spaniard. Yeah, I mean Mendoza is not he's not that great. Obo and Juju follow salute. He's good. I'm not convinced, man. And maybe we'll put some more tape together before the season ends. That Ashton Gentry hit in the backfield, loss of a yard. Yeah. Yeah, David said that Dak Prescott is 20 and 26, 246 yards, 4 touchdowns. Gavisita said, had to stop watching. Yeah, I mean it. I'll be here for the whole fourth quarter. 2nd and 11. Smith taking too long again. Gets tackled from behind, but he gains 3 yards on it. Miguel and the Raiders make every team like champions. Bobo, we see your comments showing all that. The Raiders. Oh no! Don't get me wrong, Unreal. Just because I'm not convinced on Mendoza does not mean I'm convinced on Geno Smith at all. But you don't just throw a first round pick at a quarterback that's not going to be somebody that you truly believe in. Miguel would follow suit. Because what it comes down to is that if we're going to throw a first round pick on a quarterback, when was the last time we threw a first round pick at a quarterback? It's been 20 damn years. It's been 20 years since we threw a first round pick. And Jamarcus Russell. It was horrible. So what I propose that we do, Bobo, you gonna have to just shut it, man. What I propose that we do is we get an offensive tackle. We get a right tackle in the first round, and we start building some depth, right? Second round, defensive tackle or an edge rusher. I haven't really decided which one I like. I kind of like McDonald, but I haven't watched enough tape on those guys to really get them. I've been mostly just kind of looking at quarterbacks. Really, the quarterbacks in 2027 are going to be way, way better. We build the trenches and actually build a team that's sustainable. Hell, if we got a damn tackle in the first round and a guard in the second round, I'd be super happy. I'd be like, they're finally figuring it out. John Spytek needs to cook. But yeah, we need to build the line, build the line, build the line. Then we need some corners. Then we need to make some free agent moves. Right? We might not make those free agent moves until 2027 when we actually bring in another quarterback. Right now, Geno Smith is under contract, and yes, we could get out of the deal with minimal dead cap hit, and I get all that. But probably what's going to happen is we're going to have Geno Smith. Oh, here we go. Tackle talk again? Unreal. I mean, have you been looking at this offensive line? Have you looked at this offensive line? It is trash. It's absolute trash. Your fave, you're trying to get muted. Why do you want to get muted? Okay, you're getting muted. Darian Porter's not out there. We're not even playing our third round pick. It's crazy. Completed to Brock Bowers. That's going to put us to 4th and 3. Gain of about 7 yards. I mean, Fluffy Native Panda, you're not saying anything that we don't already know. That's not why I mute. I mute people as spam. On with Carlos. 4th and 4. Raiders are going for it. Ball snapped. Run, Geno. Geno. First down, Geno Smith slides at the 5-yard line. He should have ran for the end zone on that. That was stupid. Jameer Gibbs is trying to copy Ashton Genty's stance. I don't know why Geno didn't just go for the end zone on that. Take the damn hit. Try to win for your team. Make people believe that you actually want to win. Yeah, Hummer. I mean, with 2 offensive linemen hurt, like, what are we going to do? Okay, it's 1st and goal on the 6th. Screen pass to Trey Tucker. Tucker, touchdown Raiders. Got to be happy about it either way. I know we're in garbage time, but we're in the 4th quarter. 13 minutes left. In this same scenario, the Broncos went and scored 33 points in the 4th quarter. I'm going to repeat that. The Broncos in the same scenario, they went and they scored 33 points in the 4th quarter. Are we the Broncos? No. Are the Broncos a better team than us? Yeah. But we can't make excuses, right? Extra point is good. Now we're down by 15 points. It's not impossible. Yes. Hummer, Leatherwood ain't leather. Yeah, we had the Raiders 30 points. There's a miracle in the game. Dude, people are crazy in the chat today, bro. I think that Raiders fans are fed up with it, and I mean, you always end up with fans from other teams that come up in the chat and want to say some dumb shit. I get it, man. People just, I don't know, man, get drunk and say stupid shit, I guess. I don't know. Man, I haven't fucking drunk in a long time. Yeah, yeah, Charles, you just got bro. That's the most people I've had to mute in one night. So, Grandpa Gino afraid of getting broken. Well, Hummer, he didn't have to run for the end zone because we Chip Kelly dialed up a very good play. But let's face it, right? Well, the 6 yard line, good play call, we score a touchdown. So, like, I can't really be mad, bro. I can't really be mad. Chip Kelly, good job. OG, the one and only. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Okay, so Too Slow said, I feel like the worst overall defense and offense is definitely Jets and Titans than Green. That sucks. That sucks, but I can't argue. Unreal Gino hasn't had a tweet in like 4 games. I mean, our offense has been trash. Too Slow says comeback is definitely possible if the defense can actually make a stand for 2 straight. Yeah, we need to force a turnover. We need a takeaway. It looks like he got to the 42-yard line. Man, I'm doing bad. I could have sworn I had a little space heater. Got cold as shit in this room. You know where I put it. The first time in forever, Chip Kelly called a good play. Yeah, Homer said Chip Kelly's good play call equals broken clock is right twice a day. I'll stop if you're wrong. Raider Mike, who's the franchise QB? I want to see. Yeah, sir, we're only down 2 scores right now. There's like 13 minutes on the clock. It's just that we don't have faith, given our experience, that we're going to do anything. Is it totally possible? Yes. For other teams. Max Crosby gets attacked on Monty Williams. Looks like a gain of half a yard, maybe. Okay, so what's the P for the D thing? I get it. Go, go take a P for the D. That way the D can roll you up. Crazy. Unreal. I have no faith in Gino. Yeah, I don't have faith in Gino either. It's like it's crazy when I like start pointing out the problems that we have elsewhere on the team. I've had a lot of people tell me that, oh, you're defending Geno Smith, and it's like, nah, incomplete pass with the Cowboys, 4-7. We actually got to stop. Unreal is convinced on Mendoza. So, Unreal, have you been watching a bunch of tape on Mendoza? Because, like, I get it. Mendoza is what everybody's hyping up right now. But, like, when I look at Mendoza's tape, it's like, it's good, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced yet. And as we get closer to the draft, I might get. But right now, it's like I don't see a guy that's going to turn a franchise around immediately. Now, I do see a world. Why did Trey Tucker got stopped on the front 2 yard line? It bounced, he grabbed it, and then just got tackled at the 2 yard line. Bad move. He should have left it. Might have bounced it. But all right, what was I talking about? I was talking about quarterback. I could see a world where the Raiders. Okay, I have to answer this real quick. Too slow. Yes, something did happen. We got the stop. They punted us the ball. Now we have the ball on the 2 yard line. So you went to go pee for the D. We got to stop. So I see what you're talking about. But back to the Mendoza situation, I do see a world where we might go ahead and draft Mendoza if we can manage that, because the Jets are probably going to get him. Um, and then sit him a little bit behind Geno Smith because they might not want to start him immediately. He'd probably be kind of like how Jackson Dart sat behind Russell Wilson for a couple of games. And then, once they were like, all right, you know what? Our starter sucks. Let's go ahead and bring in the rookie. I could see a scenario like that. And like, if we got Mendoza, I'm not going to be mad. Right? I'm not going to be like, no, like, why did we do that? I'm going to be all about it and I'm going to support it, right? But right now, I do not believe in to go and get him. I don't. Tanking does all kinds of bad stuff for your franchise where it's like, then nobody wants to come in free agency. The people who you have that are talent that you have on the roster, they want to leave. And it just turns into it. Like if we could get a good rally and win, at least I don't know, at least 4 more games, then you have this thing where it's like all of a sudden people are hyped up and it's like headed in the right direction and things are starting to click. So true. Who you got winning it all? Um, well, it's kind of tough. I was looking at that earlier, actually. I think Colts stand a pretty good chance. Oh my God, false start, false start. DJ Glaze with the false start. Rams, Colts, Bills. That's kind of where I'm leaning because I don't think that the Broncos or the Patriots are going to get it. I don't think that the Eagles are going to get it again. I don't have faith in the Bears. And the safety. They actually try to run the ball when we're on the 1 yard line. And that, Charles, is why we don't have faith in this damn team. That is crazy, bro. That looks like he got the ball over the line. He got the ball over the line. Right there. Right now. Yeah, now they run it. Bello with the follow smooth. I thought he got the ball across the line. Yeah, too slow. I mean, the Eagles, I don't put anything past them. I just don't see them winning. And Broncos and Patriots are kind of fraudulent. That's what it comes down to. Going for an onside kick? Okay. Oh, shit. Browns, what's the score? 33-16. Cowboys just got a safety on Ashton Genty. What were they doing? Everybody just stood back and waited for it to hit the ground? No, it wasn't a good effort. Too slow. That's funny, bro. Hey, Alex, real quick, man. So, StreamYard changed this thing where I can do the stream on like the vertical stream for Facebook. Does it look better like this, or does it look better when I do it the other way? Yeah, Sneakerology. Why is Chip running the ball in his own end zone? He doesn't have faith to run the ball on 3 and 2, so he does a QB sneak 3 and 2. But then we're on the 1 yard line, and he's like, I should give Ashton Genty the ball right. Like, where was the screen pass on that? Hand off to Williams, picks up about 4. Too slow. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Ashton Genty? Because if so, then yes. I know, get it done. I need to figure that out. I mean, is it better if I do this? Mhm. Well, oh, the ball came out. Down by contact. That's going to be a 3rd and 1. Timeout, Cowboys. Jordan King had the safety happen, wasn't paying attention. So we received a punt on the 2 yard line because Trey Tucker caught it for some dumb reason. And then we got a false start on DJ Quays. So it took us back to the 1 yard line. Because said, you know what, we should run the ball from the end zone from shotgun. Yeah, it was garbage. 10 minutes left in the fourth. Get it done. Dumb call for sure, but Genty shouldn't have had to stop. I mean, we don't have the offensive line to run it in that situation. I'm telling you, too slow. What I want to see after this game is Chip Kelly get fired. I really, really do. He's bad in the locker room. He's bad on play calling. Jamal Adams gets a tackle for loss of 1 yard. DJ John Guzman said, bro, they have to fire the whole team except Crosby. Almost, bro. I'm really, I really question if Pete Carroll is even worth keeping. He says some dumb shit where, like, he's just like, he's always so surprised. I'm so surprised. I wasn't expecting it. And he doesn't seem to know our players very well. Monte Williams just runs for like 15 yards. Now there's a flag. Crosby's been saying false start. Personal foul, 15-yard penalty. Tyler Booker, Cowboys. Tusilo said, don't call him Kelly, call him Killy because it's killing y'all's chances. Oh, what the hell? Why did he push Adam Butler like that? Yeah, Alex, I don't know why we continue to watch this kind of shit, but we do, man. What's going on? They stopped the play, but no flag, no timeout. Yeah, can I wear True Raiders even though it's torture right now? Facts. Yeah, I'm DW. Neither have I. No, yeah, I have. Ferguson was pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 7 yards. That's crazy. Williams rushes for 1 yard. 7 minutes left in the fourth. It's 3rd and 2. Cowboys have the ball. It's 33-16. They are in our red zone. Now I'm wide open. Paul Mao gets a tackle, but he was wide open. Crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, with 6 minutes left in the game, Cowboys on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Adam Butler gets the tackle on Williams. Looked like a gain of about 4 yards. On there's 5:52 left. Yeah, probably another 40-piece company. You ready to turn around. I mean, I think a team that averages 15 points per game, so we're getting above average offense, right? 2nd and 6, pass completed on the sideline. Wide open Cowboy again. Like this, the way that we play defense is stupid. Now it's 3rd and 2. Crosby wrapped him up. They got the stop. 4th down. 4th and 2. They're not even going to kick it because even if they get a turnover on downs, they got really good field position. They're up by 17 points. 4th and 2, going for it. Wow, talk about disrespect. Yeah, that is disrespectful, honestly. Too slow. I mean, we got to 4th down, but looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 2. Damn. Look at all our coaches since 2020. John Gruden, Rich Bisaccia, Josh McDaniels, Antonio Pierce, Pete Carroll. Mark Davis has a look on his face like he's ready to fucking fire some fools. Cowboys are going for it. 4th and 2 on the 5-yard line. Oh, incomplete. Wide open CD Lamb. I can't believe that, bro. Not to mention, why is CD Lamb wide open? Why is CD Lamb wide open? Look at there wasn't anybody within 10 yards of him. Within 10 yards. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Too slow said, yep, P for the D. There we go, man. You might be onto something here. That's crazy. On what wouldn't have counted? K9 said the CB fell asleep. For real though. That shit was crazy, man. Crazy. So what? You think the Raiders take the ball down the field and score a touchdown just to make it look like it wasn't such a blowout? You know what's sad though is that we have our like best players out there risking injury. Oh, Ron said that was a blatant pick play. I mean, they didn't throw a flag. Maybe if he had caught it, they would have thrown one. Ranger flu, I can't go to work like this. Dude, I mean, I don't know. I can't. But yeah, it's sad. Damn, and I owe Solis a breakfast burrito. David King, are we ready to see two safeties in game? Homer said that's our version of double teaming a player. No one on him for 25 yards once. Well, okay, screen pass to Genty, like I said, should happen the first time. There's four Cowboys. There's not a single block for Genty out there. How do you throw a screen pass like that with no block? Morgy Morg with the follow through. That's crazy. That is crazy. Slow smooth, man. All right. Vino completed a Brock Bowers just shy of a first down. How do you say your name, man? Deliverance? Salute for the follow. Peter Medina God hates the Raiders. I don't know, man. I think the NFL hates the Raiders ever since Al Davis went to war with them. I don't know. Connell is listed out, so he can't even get put in. Smith getting sacked. He spins a 360 and just launches the ball. Now we're 4th and 1. Since the Gannon days, 4th and 1. We're gonna run it. We're obviously gonna run it. Oh no! They switched it up. Smith gets sacked like a punk. Okay, so Chip Kelly did a good job of making it look like we were going to run. But then what he does is has Geno Smith snap the ball, immediately run to his left because there's no block. Like, what are we doing, man? That needed to be a little short screen pass, like a little tiny short fucking route. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing, dude? Cowboys taking a knee with 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. There's a flag. We had 12 players out on defense. Oh my God, dude. This is just dumb. This is just dumb. Peter said we would still lose if we got to have 12 men every play. Bro, you're not wrong, bro. That's nasty work, bro, to be fucking Pittsburgh with 200 minutes left. Disgusting. Disgusting. Trailer Charge Boy. Unfortunately, I don't think that we get to see a world where Geno Smith comes out. Now, Aiden O'Connell has to get activated before next game, or else he goes to long-term IR. So it's maybe possible that we see that world where Geno Smith gets benched, but more than likely, I think what we're looking at is that the Raiders probably end up firing Chip Kelly. Oh my God. Hummer said they took the knee and we still got a penalty. That should be a good explanation. That's funny, though. That is funny. So, all right, I want to talk about the piece of crap stats real quick. But then I want to talk about what I want to see moving forward. As the Raiders move to 2-8, I'm talking about this with 2 minutes to left in the game. All right. So Dak Prescott threw 25 for 33, 268 yards, 4 touchdowns. Devontae Williams ran the ball 22 times. Pickens had 144 yards receiving and a touchdown. Crazy. If you look at the Raiders, Geno Smith threw the ball 42 times, completed 27 of them for 238 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Geno Smith has the most rushing yards on the Raiders, 3 carries for 15 yards. Ashton Genty ran the ball only 6 times for 7 yards. Ashton Genty ran the ball only 6 times. Raheem Mostert ran the ball twice for 6 yards. Like, what are we even doing? Why are you going to draft a running back at number 6 overall and then run the ball with him 6 times? Brock Bowers had a pretty decent game. 7 receptions, 71 yards, averaging 10. Trey Tucker, 4 receptions, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. Besides that, not a dang, nada, nada, no picks. Max Crosby had 1 sack early in the game. We look at our team stats. I'm going to refresh just to make sure we're on the right. Time of possession, the Cowboys had the ball for 45 minutes and 53 seconds, and that's about to go up by 2 minutes. So Cowboys had the ball for what, 48 minutes? Raiders only had the ball for 24 minutes. They beat us by 150 total yards. They only beat us by, what, 57 passing yards? We only had 28 rushing yards. 28 rushing yards. And that was not just like well, they tried and they just failed. No, that was we didn't run the ball. Like, what are we doing giving Ashton Genty only 6 carries? This is garbage. I can't. All right, too slow. Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, Hummer, and one run was in the end zone for a safety. I mean, okay, yes, Hummer, and that's the next thing. We need to fire Chip Kelly. I want to see by noon tomorrow that the Raiders have fired coordinator Chip Kelly. When you only run the ball 6 times with Ashton Genty, you are a joke. Get rid of Ashton Genty. If Pete Carroll is so attached to his guy, Geno Smith, what he needs to do is get rid of Chip Kelly. That way he can try to prove that Geno Smith is not the problem. And then what's going to happen is that we're going to see Geno Smith play that much better. And eventually, we're going to get to the point where Pete Carroll might not even have a job because this is absolute bullshit. This is absolute garbage. Hell, we're taking a knee with 30 seconds left of the game. We are taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's garbage. Aiden O'Connell needs to be activated to the actual active roster, or else he has to go to long-term IR. And so, what we need to do is activate Aiden O'Connell. If Kenny Pickett in a game where Geno Smith was injured, obviously injured, if Kenny Pickett couldn't even play during that, then we need Aiden O'Connell to, at the very least, come in as our QB. Chip Kelly needs to not have a job, period. Those are the two things we need to do. And Geno Smith probably won't get benched yet. I'm telling you guys, I think Geno Smith is going to be our QB1 as long as that's just damn true. So right now, you guys, I'm too pissed off to even be able to put together a rational thought. It's already late, man. I'm gonna go to bed. Go to work tomorrow. Walk of shame. You guys know what I'm talking about. Women casually, the score was 33-16. Cowboys won. So now the Raiders are 2-8. Yeah, man, 2-8 hurts. That's really whack. I remember us doing this, and then we went and won a bunch of games, and then we're pissed off because then we got out of range to really get a quarterback. And then we got Brock Bowers, right? So Ricky says fire the Seahawks staff with Geno Smith. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I think that we kind of need to clear out some of these damn Seahawks from our building. EFT, you're not wrong. I don't think any team has more stuff to fix than the Raiders this offseason. I think that the Jets and the Titans are the only two teams that are really truly worse. Get it done, said it hurts, but we used to it. That's the fucked up part. Is that we're used to it. But there was a lot of hope around this season. Pete Carroll seemed like a good hire. Chip Kelly seemed like he'd be good as long as he's only an offensive coordinator. Smith is definitely an upgrade from Gardner Minshew. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, Chewy Carr coming back, it's not going to happen. I would rather have Derek Carr than Geno Smith, for sure, but it's not going to happen. You know? But like I said, you guys, I'm just going to jump off now, man. I'll be putting out some more videos throughout the week. I did just put out a video talking about why the Raiders should fire Chip Kelly. I put that out earlier today. And this game was just more proof that Chip Kelly. You guys, go check out that video. If you haven't yet, please hit that sub, please hit that like, please hit that follow. Like always, I love you, nation, and I will catch you on